Good day and welcome to World Championship Series YouTube channel on the episode which is behind the scenes. Today we will be looking what is happening actually in my room before the podcast episode, and in the later episode we will be looking what is happening during and after a podcast episode. These kind of episodes will be coming also for the live streams which we are doing the same kind of way, before and after and during the live streams, what is happening in my room, maybe in my other rooms at home when my parents aren't at home. Let's jump straight into how is my room looking once we are preparing for a podcast episode. So, my room is looking like this when we are preparing for the podcast episode. As you can see, my screens are there. That's my secondary screen, ready for Discord recording. And that is my second screen ready for my voice recording. So as you can see from this, we are having two different posts. Two clips will be added together in the Premiere Pro in the post recording. You can see that, by the way, in the post podcast episode. This is my setup basically during a podcast episode, or before it in this case. There is everything ready for my drinks, especially ready for it. The session will be 40 minutes long at least, so my mouth would be so dry if I didn't have anything to drink during the progress. There's my headset ready for action, and there's also other stuff behind the screens, but they are not necessary here. And then of course my very own gaming chair, which is right here, and also my bed on the background, but that is very unnecessary in this case. Also the fan, if really needed there. And well, this is my setup basically ready to go. I just press the record buttons and we are ready to go for the podcast. But there is nothing very interesting happening before the podcast episode. Everything goes during and after, because after there's a lot of work to do. Well, after this recording, it's not over yet. Like I said, I need to set those two clips together and have a little rendering with Premiere Pro, but nothing too dramatic. Usually when a podcast recording is about to start, I usually make something. For example, in Discord, I say that okay, let's begin the recording. At that point, I give a podcast request role for people who is going to join me in the podcast actually before I'm recording this podcast episode, which you can see on Saturday. Actually, this behind the scenes video should come before it. We are having Jordi and Road today in the podcast. You can see in the next episode what is happening when we go during a podcast episode.